Okay, here we are. And Moira, as you said, you didn't get the memo about black.
Sorry. New set. This is
You
lovely.
guys are going to see a lot of color. We're going to Africa today, so
good.
I mean, and Africa is just bursting with color.
That's great. Dave, welcome. We've said hi to Denise.
Thank you.
You're just back from Africa. Where were you?
I was in Zimbabwe and Zambia, looking at some projects there, and while Denise was off into the far north of Uganda, and this is going to be a great week because we're going to be seeing some really interesting things.
Talk about fresh.
You were there at the same time that Richard Brown was there, right?
Yes,
Did you have dinner with my husband
I
overseas?
actually did, which was one of the first times I've ever done that. But yeah, it was great to see somebody from home when you're on the
we're
road.
developing a whole subculture of missions here. We this little group are kind of mixing and matching overseas. But it's terrific. I mean, what a huge need and what a great opportunity. We have a lot to tell, and we're going to get into that. But I just want to give that number again, friends. It's 1-888-288-0003. That's the number that you can be dialing, or punching, even as we talk. Now, let's just, before we get to a little video, just give us a brief update, Dave, on what you discovered on your last trip.
In Northern Uganda, I think what I've looked at is we're restoring families on the ground. Mm-hmm. And when I received an email from Pastor Charles on Friday, and he said, thank you for speaking for those who can't speak for themselves. And I hope this whole week that you not only hear the reports and hear our dialogue, but you'll listen to the voices that can't speak for themselves, and you'll reach out and help them, because we want to restore the families, just like we restore Canadian families, and that's our concern. We want to restore families in a faraway place that we probably won't meet, lots of us, until we're in heaven.
And these are really a voiceless people, and for me that's been always the biggest thrill of my job, is to be a voice for the voiceless, and bringing these stories, these reports. I mean, this was my first trip to Northern Uganda, and I think I still haven't even processed all that I saw, but I do know that I saw suffering on a new scale, and that was something. I've been to Africa before, but really going there and seeing it on that mass scale, it really does something to you. But I really wanted to bring these stories of hope as well, because there are good things happening in Northern Uganda, and Crossroads Missions has been a part of that. And it would not be possible without the kind of people that are on the ground there 24/7, the Northern Ugandans who have really taken up the cause of their people and are being also a voice for them. They just need the partners to come alongside, and that's where we fit in.
Well, I know, Denise, the passion that has been ignited in your heart